scan. One of the things that, when you guys are doing a bone scan, always make sure you turn the patient's feet in.
Why is that? Is that to see the greater trochanter?
Well, what it does is it puts the femoral neck in a true AP. Okay. The other thing it does is it separates the tibia and the fibula. Okay, this guy didn't do it. He has the feet kind of turned like that. If you actually turn the feet in about 20 degrees and tape them. And then the other thing is making sure that the ASIS is the same distance from the tabletop. And I also would suggest putting the hands in a true AP or true anatomical position if you can, because that will separate the radius and the ulna. Okay. One of the things that's bad about MDP and HDP is that it takes, even after 2 hours, sometimes you don't get a real good, see all the background here? And also you see that we have the truncation artifact where we're cutting off the arms. Okay. That looks like a gorilla. The other thing about, now remember that the MDP represents osteoblastic activity. So any area where cells are growing and actively and metabolically active, you're going to see an increase in this. So, yeah, this is a kid. You see the epiphyseal growth plates. Okay. But again, what we're looking for is symmetry, and that's why I say it's try to get the patient in the same position. If both hands are up, have both hands up. If one hand is up or down, get them both in the same position. Okay. You guys have all done 3-phase bone scans, right? I'm trying to think if I don't remember.
Wow.
It's an osteosarcoma. Yeah, pretty bad, huh? This is what they call, you guys heard the term super scan? Okay, when you have so much metastasis that you don't see renal activity, that's called a super scan. That means remember normally 50% of the dose is excreted out through the bladder. Well, here you don't see any kidney activity or any bladder activity.
Because all the calcium is absorbed by the bone because there's so much activity.
Yeah, it's called a super scan. Most of your doses, that's really a bad sign for your patient, though. But here, this is a good reason why to make sure you don't cut off the arms, because this patient has metastatic, or not metastatic, but osteosarcoma. Oh, crap, I'm trying to, where's my thing? That's not what I was looking for.
Fractures can be seen in 3 days in X-ray, but right away. Is it 3 days?
Normally, well, we can start seeing them pretty quickly. The reason, normally with X-ray you have to have like about a 50% breakdown in the bone before you see it radiographically. So with nuclear medicine, you can see it with about a 1% change. I don't know if I got here, guys. Shoot.
So when it replaces the calcium, it's called pallium?
Oh no, if you have a patient that has bone metastasis, it's called palliation. What we're trying to do is we're trying to relieve their pain. So if it's like $100,000, or actually it's a couple $100,000 usually to do it with radiation therapy, and we can do it for about $30,000. There's a big difference in the amount it takes. Oh man, where in the world? I'll have to send it to you when I get back.
So that's why you use strontium and samarium with palliation to remove pain, and then we use MDT for imaging?
Yeah. and also sodium fluoride. Let me see if I can just find a quick picture of it, because you guys will be so impressed when you see the difference between.
Is it the cost? Is that why they don't use that? Or
Well, it is more expensive to do a PET bone scan than it is to do a
it's a
MDP.
pet bone scan.
Yeah, it's